Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I normally don't talk about these two awards during award season, but something has occurred this past weekend that really does need to be discussed because it absolutely changes the game completely for the Academy Awards. So this past weekend, I believe last night on Saturday night, we had the DGAs and the PGAs. If you're unfamiliar with both of these, the DGA is the Directors Guild Awards, and then the PGAs are the Producers Guild Awards. Now, the major winners of both of these award ceremonies, I believe the past 9 of 10 years, whoever wins in these categories goes on to win the Academy Award for Best Picture and Best Director at the Oscars. Now, every single year prior, it's been predictable. Like last year, it was Christopher Nolan and Oppenheimer. They went on to win at the Academy Awards in those categories. Well, something has occurred. Something absolutely insane has occurred, which has completely changed everything. Anora won in both of these categories last night at DGA and PGA. The film itself took the top prize at the Producers Guild, and then Sean Baker won for Outstanding Director at the Directors Guild. What is going on? What is happening? This award season is so crazy. So let's just kind of recap everything and then we'll talk about Academy Award time. Okay, so at the start of the award season, Anora really was a major contender. It was a front runner. It did have a lot of conversation behind it. But then I felt like by the time we got to the Golden Globe Awards, a lot of the steam for Anora kind of fell off just a little bit. And the show itself, the award show of the Golden Globes, showed that because Anora did not win anything that night. The Brutalist and then Emilia Perez were the big winners in the film categories. And then Best Director at the Golden Globes went to Brady Corbet, who directed The Brutalist. So because The Brutalist won drama and director, this was a major sign, and then The Brutalist became the real front runner for award season based off of that first award show. Then we get to the Critics' Choice Awards, which just happened a couple of days ago. So with the Critics' Choice Awards, it looked like Anora was going to not win anything again because the one category we thought it was a lock for, Best Original Screenplay, it did not win. It went to The Substance, and that was a huge shock and surprise. And then Best Director went to John Chu. So random for Wicked because he's not even nominated for an Academy Award. Not even nominated. So this was just so weird that he won out of nowhere. But then Best Picture at the Critics' Choice Awards went to Anora. So now Anora is getting this second wind, so to speak, and it's gaining speed for the second time during award season. And I really do think it's because of the entire Emilia Perez controversy, because with Emilia Perez having it's just so tainted right now. Everything with Emilia Perez is tainted and toxic. All that information that came out with Carla Sofia Gascon's, tweets and the director, just everything that's been revealed about that movie is just, you don't want to be associated with it. I think that entire controversy really has something to do. I think it is helpful. I hate to say helpful, but it is helpful to Anora because Anora is now like gaining all this attention and speed because for this film to now go on to win at DGA and PGA, taking both of these major awards is absolutely incredible over The Brutalist. That is what is most shocking because if you put these two films side by side, The Brutalist and Anora, you would automatically assume The Brutalist would go on to win Best Director and Best Picture because it has Oscar-winning movie written all over it. But I feel like Anora is the little underdog of the season, and it's just going to continue to gain speed. So we're really not going to know anything until BAFTAs, because with SAG, that's concentrated on acting categories. So we're not going to know about director or picture. The next award show that determines that is the BAFTAs. If BAFTA goes on to award Anora, sayonara Brutalist, because I think it's just going to be a lock that Anora is going to win at the Oscars. But you never know, because this award season is so crazy insane. I feel like anything could happen. But like I mentioned, that the winners of the DGA and the PGA for the past 9 out of 10 years, they have gone on to win at the Academy Awards. So right now, I think it's going to be Anora. I really, really do. And that is just so crazy, because none of us were predicting this at all. We thought The Brutalist has this hands down, maybe possibly Conclave, but Conclave is out at this point. This is now a 2-movie race, 2-director race, I believe, between The Brutalist and Anora. But honestly, with Anora winning at DGA and PGA, this is gigantic. This is huge. And this is also perfect timing. You cannot make this more perfect, because now with this news, Academy voters are going to start voting on February 11th. Voting has not even begun yet, but this news is going to be fresh in everyone's minds. They're going to go back to their screeners for both Anora and The Brutalist, and I can bet you they are going to watch these movies for the first time or rewatch these movies side by side, or back to back from each other a day or two, and they're going to compare these films and make their decision from there of who is going to be Best Picture and Best Director at the Academy Awards. This is just crazy. I cannot believe the resurgence that Anora is having. We all assumed this movie was done for award season, but now that it won Best Picture at Critics' Choice and then PGA and DGA, these were important wins for this movie to have. If this film did not win any of these, it would be completely out. Completely out. Now, as far as Mikey Madison goes, because she is another nominee for Anora, she is Anora, she's the star of the film, I still don't think she's going to overtake Demi Moore. I really don't. I feel like Demi Moore is going to keep on winning. The only possible roadblock for Demi Moore at the Oscar is Fernanda Torres. Fernanda Torres could come out of nowhere. She did win Golden Globe drama. She did win that. Her and Demi were both winners that night. So that's why I believe Fernanda Torres could be the only possible roadblock for Demi Moore at the Oscars. I don't believe Mikey Madison is going to overtake for Best Actress category. I could be wrong, though. I mean, this whole season is up in the air and crazy, and just like, we don't even know what's going to happen. But what happened at the PGA and the DGA has changed everything. It's officially changed the Oscar game. So that is why this award season is a lot of fun. This is why I love award season, because of moments like this. Unpredictability is so much fun. It really is so much fun, and it gets us all hyped up. So that's just the news that I wanted to share with you guys. Anora is now the front runner for Best Picture and Best Director at the Oscars. Who the heck knew that this was going to occur over The Brutalist? I did not. But we're going to go on and see what happens. I think the BAFTA ceremony is up next, and then SAG, and then we will be getting to the Oscars. So it's going to be very interesting, and I will be updating with videos like this all along the way. If something major happens, I will be on here and I will be letting you know. But this is absolutely insane. So Anora is the front runner. Comment down below and let me know if you are excited about this. A lot of you love Anora, so I think you are rooting for the film. But comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. Don't forget to like and subscribe before you leave, and I'll see you next time.